I'm making this particular video because the ongoing protests in Nigeria brought to me a feeling I've never had as an Igbo man in Nigeria. I will explain to you why I've never had this feeling as an Igbo man in Nigeria. When I was 15 years old, I have a friend of mine from Benue State who is living in Anambra State. I always go to his house to discuss how our leaders are making the wrong decisions about Nigeria. And while discussing this, one day his parents came out, and then his mother told me that whenever I come to their house, they will become quiet to listen to my conversation with him, because my conversation makes her laugh, because I'm a very small boy and I'm discussing a very important topic. He said the way I get angry about Nigerian situation and how I get angry about mismanagement of offices and the resources of Nigeria makes her laugh, because I'm very, very small. I'm just 15 years old. Now, his father told me that he sees me as a person that will make a good governor of Anambra State one day. So I asked this man, just because to know if there is some fault he sees in me that makes me incapable of being the president, because he has started grading me. So I want to know why he didn't grade me as somebody that will make a good president. Why did he grade me as somebody that will make a good governor? Let me see the lapses he saw. Not because I'm interested in politics. I'm just a person who is disturbed by misplacement of priority by our leaders. So, and why I always talk to his son is I want to know, as my friend, whether he feels the same disturbance, whether he's irritated and frustrated by the situation as I am. Because if somebody is this, if we give somebody power to become a president or a governor, we have given the people power to decide our destiny. If they are doing it wrong, we're supposed to be disturbed. I am disturbed, so I want to know if my friend is also disturbed. That's why I'm actually having the conversation. But now his father has already started grading me, so I want to know the reason that made him not to grade me as somebody that will make a good president. Rather, he graded me as somebody that will make a good governor of Anambra State. So when I asked the question, he told me it's because I am an Igbo man. And I said, what is wrong with being an Igbo man? He said that no Igbo man can become the president of Nigeria. That this was actually signed secretly after the Biafran War by every other tribe in Nigeria, by the tribes that believe they won the Biafran War. That Biafran War is for their own benefit. So they won the Nigerian Biafran War. They are the winner, and it's for their own benefit. And Nigeria now belongs to them. So they signed this secretly among themselves, that no Igbo man can ever be the president of Nigeria. Now this got to me. I was really perplexed by the whole situation. It's my first time of hearing such a thing. So I went home to my parents to know if they are aware of this thing. And to my surprise, they are aware. And I realized that every other Igbo parents are aware of the situation. They don't want to transmit the knowledge to their children. And because they don't want to transmit the knowledge to them, because they are afraid that their children will not accept that situation, and that their children will go and fight for change. And if their children start fighting for change, their children might end up being killed the way they were killed during the Biafran War. So I was like, how do people accept to live peacefully while being suppressed? Because suppression, there is no peace when you're being suppressed. You're not at peace. I decided to ignore the situation. During my NYSC, I was also having a conversation with a group of people. Now, people from different tribes, because it's NYSC. People from every tribe in Nigeria, they came together for NYSC. Now, during the NYSC, I was still having the same conversation. I will come, I will read something in the papers, I will hear something, I will observe something on the street, and I will ask, why can't somebody who is a governor do the right thing? Why do they have to make the wrong choices when there is a right one to make? The right one is obvious, and they went and make the wrong decision here. I keep asking this question. Why having this conversation? One of the people in the group said that he sees me as somebody that will make a good governor of my state. Now I asked the person again, why not the president? Everybody seems confused, like why would I even ask the question in the first place? That I'm supposed to know. People from different tribes in Nigeria, that as an Igbo man, I can never be a president of Nigeria. They told me to my face. And I tried to have further arguments with them on this very topic. And to my surprise, none of them want to talk about it. It's as if it's a taboo topic to be discussed in Nigeria, to be discussed openly. Like it's a taboo topic. It's something done secretly and should not be tampered with, should not be questioned. It's a sacred orientation in Nigeria that should not be challenged. And that is how I perceived it. And over the years, I started to notice that people from this tribe, from some of these tribes, their parents have impacted the same knowledge to hate Igbo people, to bully Igbo people, and to maintain the suppression of the Igbo people. Because they think it's what put them in position of power. So they decided to transmit the same knowledge to their children. And I was scared because these are my generation. These are people I believe I'm going to hold hands with to fight for the freedom of Nigeria. These are people I believe that I'm going to hold hands with, and we fight for revolution. We bring a change together with these people, and yet this knowledge has been transmitted down to them. And to me, I see that a parent transmitting this type of knowledge to their children is like a parent transmitting generational curse to the next generation. Instead of breaking the curse, they are transmitting it to their next generation. Why Igbo people were keeping the thing away from their children, the people from other tribes were transmitting the same knowledge to their children. So the silence of the Igbo people towards their own oppression, and then the transmission of the vocality of other tribes towards encouraging the suppression of the Igbo people helps to make it become a very, a very powerful ideology in Nigeria, where suppression is very okay. Now, I noticed that I have lived in different parts of Nigeria, and sometimes you just move into a place, you're already hated because you're an Igbo man. There is no reason. I met a particular girl some time ago outside Igbo tribe, and this girl was telling me how she liked Igbo men, but there is a general mentality in their tribe that they should never marry Igbo people because Igbo people use their wives for money ritual. And they noticed this, not because they saw this happening in Igbo land, but they saw it in Nigerian Nollywood movie, and most of those movies are being acted by Igbo people. So they use it. So whatever they can use to make Igbo people look bad, no matter how stupid, they'll just pick it. So I asked the girl, does it mean if you watch Chinese movie, we are doing one of these kung fu movie, they are flying in the air, you believe that Chinese people defy gravity and fly in the air? The girl said no. I said that is how stupid the whole concept is. But it shows how eager people are willing to keep the Igbo people under suppression as a tribe. Now, during the lockdown, a particular pastor in Anambra State, who is also from Anambra State, went through some of my YouTube video, and he told me that he sees me as somebody that will make a good governor of our state, Anambra State. Then I was moved to ask the same question. Why the governor? Why not the president? Just to hear his own side of the story. And he told me, you know our situation as Igbo people, we can never be presidents. The only way we can be free from this country is to fight for Biafra. Fight for our own indigenous country. Now you understand why the Igbo people, when they started their own revolution, they started as a separatist group, seeking for emancipation so that they can start their own country, Biafra. Now, I realized that when they were doing that, gradually every other separatist group like Oduduwa group started to spring up, and different tribes started to do their own separatist group. One thing I observed during this revolution that is based on separatist group is that the citizens of Nigeria were divided. And this shows the purpose of dividing Nigeria. The politicians divide Nigerians. Because when we divide Nigerians, the people are disunited. It becomes easy for those in power to oppress them and abuse them. That is why they do that. So when they go, they will send Crocodile Smile or the military with a particular campaign of Crocodile Smile or one other dangerous campaign, they go to a particular tribe, they start killing those people. When they are killing that tribe, people from other tribe will keep quiet and allow them to be killed. When they finish being killed and then their protest it has stopped, gradually the suppression will hit the other tribe. Another tribe will start their own. It becomes easy for the government to send military to go there and attack that particular tribe again. So this situation of disunity continued, and I started to observe how disunity in Nigeria placed the wrong people in power, and they removed power from every citizen of Nigeria and placed power in the hand of the politicians who does not have our own good interest in heart. So during this particular revolution that is taking place, the Nigerian youth united as one, with one voice, with one mission. They went into the street and started doing a protest that is so powerful that nothing like it has ever been seen in Nigeria. And for the first time, the government felt powerless, because when majority of the youth jump into the street, there is not enough gun to kill all of them in Nigeria. There is not enough bullets to stop them. There is not enough prison to put all of them. So for the first time, the government is confused, is going to yield to the people. Because of what? The people united. And during this protest, nobody talked about tribe. Tribe was not heard. Nobody was talking about Biafra. Nobody was talking about the Oduduwa Republic. Nobody was talking about any other separatist group. For the first time, Nigeria became one. And I felt the spirit of unity, what it means for a people to become one, what it means for a people to become united. The power that comes from unity becomes very obvious. Those in power are confused. And if this protest continues, they must yield. They must yield to the demand of the people. The people has the power, the people put them there, the people can remove them there. For the first time, the youth claim the power and they move with it. So in the reflection, my purpose of making this video is that it made me feel something I have never felt as an Igbo man in Nigeria. And I want every young person, every youth, everybody from our generation who are part of this revolution, and even those who are not part of this protest, to reflect on this moment of unity. Reflect so much on it and carry the feeling with you forever, as long as we are united in Nigeria as one nation. Let us move with it, that after this protest, when we have gotten what we are demanding for, we will maintain this system of unity, of equality, of supporting one another. If not for anything, for our own benefit. We have tried division. We have tried separating each other. We have tried ethnic bullying and tribalism, and we all suffered because of it. Now we are united, and for the first time we are having a voice. We are beginning to see how much it will benefit us to be united, to be one, truly one. So I have to make this video so that we start that reflection and carry it with us, because when it is time for election, the temptation will come. The underqualified people will want to use tribalism to destroy merit. Those in power who have nothing to offer will want to use ethnic division to weaken the power of the people, so that the power will be concentrated on them and they can abuse the rest of the people. The temptation will come. They will bribe. They will bring propaganda, ethnic propaganda. They will try to tell you that Igbo man does not have a say in Lagos, that people from this tribe should not have a say in Kaduna. But if I travel to USA and I live in USA, I will have a voice to vote where I live. In another country that is not my country, then I'll come to my country. I'm living in another state, and I'm in my country, and I don't have a voice. I should not have a voice in my own country. They will bring this propaganda. They will make it look as if it's going to benefit you. We have seen this for the past 60 years of Nigerian government. It did not benefit us. If it did not benefit us for 60 years, it will not benefit us in the next future. So we must become awake now that the only way for us to benefit in this country is for everybody to have equal voice. Once we encourage the bullying of one tribe, we have cancelled merit, because that tribe will not have equal merit with others. We have cancelled equality, because that tribe can never achieve their potential. Therefore, we have cancelled potential for every citizen of Nigeria. We have cancelled the power of the people, because that tribe does not have power as a people, equal power as a people. So the rest of the citizens cannot have equal power to address the government. So we must know that anything, we must bear it in mind that anything being done to one tribe in Nigeria or to one citizen in Nigeria is being done to all of us. That once we condone it, it's going to backfire and affect us later in our own tribe, in our own individual life. For this reason, we must stand firm with unity. We must allow this protest, as this protest is going outward on the street, let this also go inward inside us. That we meditate on it, that we carry this principle of unity with us permanently and grow with it in Nigeria. That with this feeling, this unity, that Nigeria will have a better chance in future, and we will be a great people with great destiny and a beautiful future in Nigeria.